All right, I wanted to come up here and record the instructions of how to do the PCH 1.1 assignment for anybody that missed the live video. You are going through the 9-step decision-making model that we went over in class in the PCH content, if you need to review that as well. But there are 9 different steps to go through to make a decision. So going through this worksheet and how to create it, I will verbally make some examples so that you understand how to complete this. Of course, use the decision-making model, which is the 9 steps from PCH 1.1 to determine how to maximize your control over the prevention of one of the following: skin cancer, lung cancer, HIV, influenza, coronavirus, which is known as COVID, STD, asthma, diabetes, or heart diseases. So the first, number 1, you want to identify the decision that needs to be made. So we want to pick like the prevention of, for example, skin cancer. If you were to choose skin cancer, you put the prevention of, and when the blank is, you write in skin cancer. Number 2 is where you would gather reliable sources. You can get reliable information from, of course, textbooks, doctors, nurses, even websites like .gov and .org, because they are more reliable than .com sources typically. And then moving on to number 3, you would create 3 possible choices. So like to prevent skin cancer, or trying to prevent skin cancer, choice number 1 would be like to wear sunscreen. Choice number 2 could be to not wear sunscreen. And then choice 3 could be to wear protective clothing, or like go outside after it's dark, or after the sun's not so so bright. Sit under an umbrella. You could have multiple different choices. And then moving on to number 4, you break down each choice into positive and negative. So like choice 1 would be to wear sunscreen. The positive would be I don't get sunburnt. I'm not lowering my chance for skin cancer. The negatives would be like sunscreen can feel greasy. Don't like the way it feels. You may not get that good suntan if that's what you want with sunscreen on. That would be a negative. Of course, choice number 2, for example, if you use to not wear sunscreen, the positives could be you could get a good suntan. But the negatives would be you could get sunburnt, you could develop skin cancer later on in life. That sunburn could hurt and cause you pain later on. And then choice 3 would be to wear protective clothing. So for example, a positive would be you wouldn't get sunburnt, you would be protected from UV rays. The negatives could be like you get really hot because you've got long sleeve or long pants on and it's hot outside. You get hot and sweatier earlier, and of course you don't get that good tan that you want if you are covered up with a lot of clothes on. And then you move to number 5, who could possibly be affected by your choice. Of course, you yourself, so you'd put myself would be an answer. Of course, family, friends, others around you would be people that could be affected by your choices, because if you get sick or you were to develop skin cancer, it would affect other people around you, not just you. And then number 6, determine who is influencing your choice. So, of course, you would influence your own choice, and then once again, family, friends, role models, the media can influence your choice. Number 7, you need to decide what has the most positive and the least amount of negative outcomes. So you go back up to your boxes and review which choice has the most positive, which one has the most negative. And of course, you would put choice 1 as the most positive, choice 2 as the most negative. In this case of me explaining it, act upon your choice. What decision did you choose? I would be choosing to wear sunscreen, and then evaluate your decision. For example, I would say I want to wear sunscreen because I don't want to develop skin cancer, and I want my skin to look good and not be sun damaged. So that is how you complete that. Like I said, I went through skin cancer. But like I said, you can pick lung cancer or any of the rest of them to complete your actual assignment.